Alright, Scarezone Reviews. I don't want to make the video into different parts. I just want to get the whole thing done in one video. Alright, so let's get to it. First Scarezone I want to talk about, your luck has run out. This is the Lady Luck Scarezone. It's located in New York Sting Alley. Sting Alley. Sorry about that. Scarezone it's a decent Scarezone, and the scare factor was pretty good. I went through. Lady Luck it was scaring people, unlike Fear last year where he just did. Lady Luck didn't do that. She was scaring people. But I had a few problems with this scare zone. First thing, they overdid it with the fog. You can't see shit. And it's during the day, you can't see shit when you're walking through the scare zone. They used a lot of fog in this one. To me, it's my opinion, I think they overdid it with Lady Luck. And what I mean by that is, they used a bunch of demon form Lady Lucks in that scare zone. There was one Lady Luck that was that was in her seductive form. I saw her, I took a picture of her, she's hot. But the demon form Lady Lucks, there were 3 of them. I think they should have cut back with using Lady Luck, the demon form Lady Luck, 3 times. There was one at the front of the scare zone, the beach side. Like there's two ways you can enter the scare zone, one side and the other. There was Lady Luck on each side, the demon form, and there was a Lady Luck in the middle. They should have at least cut the Lady Luck in the middle. It was unnecessary for her just to put it in the middle. And I was so pissed. They didn't have the misfortune wheel. It wasn't there. It was at the press release, the press where the media's at. But other than that, it wasn't in the scare zone. I was really disappointed about that. So overall, I thought it was a decent scare zone. It's not much, but at least it's better than Fear just standing there and moving his arms like this and looking at his arms as if he cut itself. But overall, I give it the scare zone a 6.5 out of 10. I was just so pissed. I wanted to see the misfortune wheel and somebody on the wheel and like Lady Luck killing that person. They should have done that. It would have been a lot better. So that's your luck has run out. Second scare zone, Canyon of Dark Souls. This one again, they overdid it with the fog too much. I thought it was another decent scare zone. They could have done a bit better with it. The costumes, the guys, they have the black hoodies, and they have the skull mask. I thought those are really cool costumes, but they should have done better with the scare zone surroundings. Like, just have 2 tarps, right side by side. There's one black tarp right here and another black tarp right there. Come on, why is it? If the scare zone's called Canyon of Dark Souls, well, where's the canyon? Why not have a canyon entrance, like a small canyon entrance that greets you into the scare zone? Like I said, I thought the scare zone was decent. The fog at night, you cannot see shit at night. Maybe during the day, but at night, no, you cannot see the scare actors. That's how they hide in the fog, and that's where they come up. So, and plus the scare zone, it was small. The scare zone was small. I really would have liked it if they would have expanded the scare zone and made a canyon-like entrance, not black tarps. So overall, I give it a 6 out of 10. Hey, it could have done better, but it was decent. The scare factor was pretty good. Third scare zone, Grown Evil. Again, another detailed scare zone. A lot of the costumes and the props were beautiful. The whole, the environment around you, it was beautiful. They didn't use a whole lot of fog. They used a bit, but you couldn't see the scare actors, so they can hide. And it was a small scare zone. I would have liked if they would have expanded it beyond the Central Park. It was at the Central Park, so it was a good spot for Grown Evil. But the scare factor was average. Nobody really scared me when I went. Overall, I give it's a scare zone you just go through. It's a good scare zone. Overall, I give it a 7.5 out of 10. I know I'm probably bashing the scare zones a lot, but anyway, sorry about that. Next scare zone 7. This one was my second favorite scare zone of the night. This was this one was a real good scare zone. You have the 7 temptresses. They're in like platforms. You know, they're like kind of like go-go dancers, only in a more twisted way, not like Hollywood where there's like hot chicks dancing. This one they're like go-go dancers, but in a twisted way. What's cool is that their costume changes while the night progresses. Like at night they're hot, but during the day they're hot, but at night they're ugly. So I like the idea how it changes. The scare factor is cool. The costumes are cool. You know, the guy that has either money in his mouth or whatever. 2 chainsaw guys try to get me. Like they were coming after me, and they didn't chase me. They just surrounded me, and they were like grinding the chainsaw on the floor right by my foot. And so, and then that was then the guy with the money in his mouth tried to run towards me, but I turned around, and he saw me, and he just walked off. So epic fail. So 7 I give it a 9 out of 10. It's a good scare zone. I really like this one. The scare factor is pretty good. Night Maze. This was my most anticipated scare zone. I'll be honest. I'm sorry if you guys enjoy Night Maze. I didn't. It wasn't scary. The scare actors didn't come. I guess I didn't see any scare actors when I went in. It was a bit disorienting with the light on the top. There's a light at the top that like kind of guides you through the night maze, but you know, it was a bit disappointing. So plus the scare actors weren't there, and I didn't hear anybody scream. So I guess the scare factor was low. So overall, I better hurry up. Overall, night maze I'll give it 3 out of 10. It's just the idea. It was a good idea. It was a creative idea, but it didn't work out well. 3 out of 10. Sorry if you guys enjoyed Night Maze, I didn't. So sorry, my opinion. And the final scare zone, which was my favorite scare zone, Acid Assault. This one was a really good scare zone. The projection screens, you know how they make the building feel like it's crumbling. That was really amazing. That was really awesome. It looked really real, and the scare factor was it was a very active scare zone. The scare factor was pretty good. One guy was trying to follow me, and I didn't notice he was following me until I turned around. He was trying to scare me, but when I turned around, he saw me and he just walked off. So that was another epic fail. But anyway, Acid Assault, the props were everywhere. They were good props. It was very detailed. Overall, I give Acid Assault 10 out of 10. I have nothing bad to say about the Scare Zone. Alright, so that's it for my Scare Zone review. The announcement is coming up next. Alright, later.